But if you really want to be a great athlete, you got to look at the totality of the training paradigm. That includes sleep. Because when you train, you actually break the body down. And when you recover, sleep is number one. So if you're not sleeping well, you're going to bed consistently after midnight, you're not getting ample sleep. I don't care if you go to bed at midnight and get up at 8 o'clock. That's not good. It's the hours you get before midnight that count the most. Along with sleep, next is nutrition. You have 5 or 6 times a day to do well or not do well with your nutrition and hydration. So if you're not eating the way you need to and you're having breakfast, which consists of something with a cartoon figure on a box, that's not breakfast, right? Like that's childish. That's not breakfast. That's not food. That's processed food. So, oh, mom and dad don't bring them home. I said earlier on, if it's going to be, it's up to me, then choose foods that you're going to eat that are going to actually fortify your body and make you stronger for what you want. Oatmeal, eggs, protein shakes on a consistent basis, protein, 1 gram per pound of body weight, hydration, half your body weight in fluid ounces of pure water, not soda, not juice, water. So you got to master the fundamentals. So you can come in and then you're going to ask me the question. I know you're going to hit me up later on Instagram and DM me. Hey, what about creatine? Well, if you're not doing the fundamentals and you're not sleeping, you're not eating well, you're not drinking well, I don't care what supplements you take, they ain't going to work. It'd be a waste of money. Supplements are about 10% of the overall paradigm when it comes to really looking at your base: sleep, nutrition, training, supplementation. If you were to look at a base, right, the foundation, the triangle on that, we got sleep, nutrition, training, supplementation, right? Obviously, mindset plays a factor in all of that. So when it comes to training and recovery is crucial. You got to train hard, but the recovery aspect is you grow when you rest and recover. The more you can recover, the better. And recovery, sleep, nutrition, hydration, and then supplementation.
Man, that's so helpful, man, because a lot of times as Christians, we lose focus on the physical aspect, right? We always work on our spiritual aspect, but we never work on the other aspects of our lives, financially, right? Mentally, getting the counseling, right? But also physically, our body's the temple, right? Eating the right foods, especially for me growing up, man, like my dad was a pastor. So after church, we'll go out to eat some fried foods. Next thing you know, we end up taking a nap, have the itis, right? And so next thing you know, those pounds begin to pack on, right? Because number one, we're not taking care of our bodies. And then there's some situations too where there's a lack of education. Some people just don't know, right?
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing, and depending on who's listening in right now, there's training for performance. But even now, as an adult, and those when you get to college, for me now, training, it's a way of life to make sure I get my mind right. Because if you ever have anxiety, stress, depression creep into your life, and we all have had or will have episodes of something like that, use training as a drug to actually help your mindset. I have a book called Get Your Mind Right. And a big part of that is if you want to change your psychological state, then change your physiological state. You change your psychological state by changing your physiological state. You change your physiological state by training. Go to the gym and work out, or go outside for a walk or a run. Go outside for 15, 20 minutes, move your body. Bang out push-ups and body weight squats. Get a little sweat. That releases what I call dose. A dose are hormones: dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, and endorphins. Endorphins are 10 times more powerful than morphine. So when you get endorphins released in your body, hey, I feel good. I feel like a lot better. Yeah, because you had your dose, which was released. A chemical release happens when you move and exercise and exert your body. So that's why you want to train. If you're an athlete, train. But even when you're in off season, train, move your body so that at least psychologically you stay in a good frame of mind. Because if you don't, stress creeps in, anxiety creeps in. And next thing you know, man, I don't feel good. Something's lacking. I don't feel the clarity. I'm down in the dumps. So that's you. There's hope. It's called exercise. Move your body. Train like an athlete. Oh, I just found this podcast. I'm not an athlete. Good. Then train like an athlete. Exactly. Train like one. Have a goal, whatever your goal may be. whether it's you want to go for a 5K run and you want to do a race, you want to do a DecaFit event or a Spartan run or a triathlon, whatever it is, have a goal. Have a goal, set your
Absolutely.
goal. And then when you have a goal, guess what? You're going to clean up your nutrition a little bit more. You're going to start a little supplementation routine on this. You're going to start, working with another group of people who are fitness enthusiasts. So you're going to find a coach that can help you achieve your goals for your fitness. But I promise you, when you talk about body, mind, and spirit, body, mind, and soul, your body and your mind go hand in hand. And,
Amen.
you got to train your body, as Travis just said, as far as you got to armor up and your body's a temple and you take care of that body because you only got one of those bad boys. You take care of that body and that's going to get your mind right. When your mind is right, all of a sudden now you start showing up differently to everything, to your school and to your team. And like something's different about her, something's different about him. Yeah, because you're living the lifestyle that is going to allow you to, at the end of the day, Travis, all of us just want to, at least me, I believe all of us want to tap into our full potential.
Absolutely.
God given me. And am I going to tap into it? If you waste potential, shame on you. Only we know how much potential we have by trying to max it out. And the way you do that is you got to go all in. And it's gonna be tough. Success don't always taste good. Smells kind of sweaty and nasty and dirty. Like you're gonna go through the sewer sometimes and be like, man. But ultimately, at the end of the day, don't we all want to just see what we're really capable of?
Absolutely, man.
All levels, at school, in our communities, and in work, and creating whatever you want to create. Like anything's possible. It really is. But you got to make sure that you do all those things that will set you up for success. It's not just God strikes luck into you. No. Yeah, walking with God through that is vitally important. But you're just gonna have these lucky interactions, right? Or this happenstance that you become all pro or make this team or not. Like you gotta work your tail off. You walk with God. You pray about that journey that you're on, and then you have that at the end of the day. You tapped into your full potential or not.